push yourself, and do it at your own speed, which is nice. Obviously, try and push yourself, go for an appropriate speed. But like I hurt my ankle a little bit today, so I might take it a bit easier on some of the exercises. But we've got 5 exercises again, and it's 10 reps, 20 reps, 10 reps, 20 reps, 10 reps. The harder exercises are 10 reps, so it's like 10 reps of burpees, and your easier exercises like shoulder taps is 20. So it's fairly simple stuff. But basically, you do all 5 of the exercise, and you have 5 minutes for each round. I think 5, we might bring it down to 4. I get my numbers confused there, 4. But we'll go with 5 to start off with. So basically, you have 5 minutes to complete it as many times as you can. So our first round, you've got 10 burpees, followed by 20 spider toe touches, 10 reverse bicep curls, 20 shoulder taps, and 10 cannonball squats. So you do it all the way through. That might take you a minute. It might take you 2 minutes, however long it takes you to get all of the reps done. And you keep going as many times as you can till the 5 minutes is up. So, you might get through it 3 times, you might get through it 5 times, you might get through it 10 times. Just keep going at your own sort of pace, pushing yourself to get it done as many times as you can. Each exercise, completing the round in the 5 minutes. So as opposed to doing what we usually do is, this exercise for this long and this exercise for this long, you can decide how long you want to spend on each exercise, but you've got 5 minutes to just get it all done as many times as you like. And there's 3 rounds, which means if it's 5 minutes a round, we'll probably do all the rounds twice. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll do them all again. And then we'll have time to cool down. So I think we'll probably be all right. Does that sound okay?
Oh.
All right. All right, should we get started?
Got my cup of coffee.
Yeah. I'll give you a bit of energy. That'd be good. Get some caffeine in you. Yeah. Right. So I'll run you through the exercises real quick. You're probably familiar with most of these, but in case you've forgotten any of them, you've got the burpee. So in your full plank position, back straight, shoulder and wrists in line with your arms nice and straight. Bring your knees to your chest and jump up. So we've got 10 of those. Then we have 20 spider toe touches. So on all fours, backwards like this, in your crab spider position, and then bring the opposite toe to the opposite hand and tap. So we're doing 20 of those. Then we have reverse bicep curls. So you're gonna need to grab your weights. I've got mine here. I finally bought matching weights today. So like a normal bicep curl, bring them right up, but your wrists are facing outwards. So when your knuckles are facing down, your knuckles, wrists facing down, knuckles facing away from you, curl up and back down. So this one's got a bit more of a focus on forearm than your regular bicep curl, which is less forearm focused than almost all bicep. So we've got reverse ones, shoulder taps. So full plank position, like so, just tapping the shoulder either side, nice and simple. 20 reps of those, and finally 10 reps cannonball squats. So that's feet close together. You can either have your toes pointing out like this or toes pointing out like this, whichever one's easiest. For me, it's probably this way. Keeping those knees pointing forward, squatting down with that nice close stance. And if that's too easy, you can hold your weights down by your sides for a bit of extra resistance. But as I said, just get all of them done. If you forget the order, it's just 20, 10.
To say, I'm never going to remember all of those.
It's only 5 things.
Yeah, but it's 5 things. I've got to try and remember how to do them all.
I will shout them at you.
Yeah, you better, if there's only me and Helen, why don't you just say 10 burpees and then 20 whatevers?
What do you mean? What, as in, just tell you, instead of letting you do in your own time, tell you what to do as you go along?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that. We'll just work through them together with 5 minutes then. All right, okay.
Is that all right, Helen?
Remember to tell them to breathe as well.
Bye.
Good idea. Right, so I'll pop you on mute. Right, okay. We'll try that then. All right. So, simple start. 10 burpees. I'll set my little timer, get the time going. I just try and make it different every week, you know. Add a new little challenge element. Cool, so I'll set my 5 minutes and we'll start with 10 burpees. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Brilliant. Just give us a big old wave once you've finished your burpees, because you're on tiny little screens for me, so it's hard to tell. Looks like, Helen, you're already done. Excellent. Okay. Then we have the bicep curls. Nope, spider toe touches. So 20 of those. So you're on the floor, on all fours like this, tapping each side. Okay, whenever you're ready, get started on those. Brilliant. Let us know once you finish those. Okay. So Helen's done. Done? Okay, brilliant. Right, reverse bicep curls. So grab your dumbbells. Let me tip me up a little bit. All right. And down by your side, knuckles facing outwards, and go. Just 10. Brilliant. So finish up all 10, and then we're moving on to shoulder taps. Excellent, well done, well done. So onto the floor, full plank position. Do it this way, and we'll do shoulder taps. 20. And give us a wave once you've done those. And we'll move on to the last one. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, cool. And then finally, cannonball squats. So heels together. You can put your toes forward or toes 45 degrees. Right. And you're squatting. You grab my dumbbells. Excellent. So it gives another big wave once you finish those 10. How much time we've got? We've got a minute. Right, let's try and get through this one more time, or as many as we can at least. Okay, so 10 burpees again. Get your space and off we go. Brilliant, finish those up. We've got about 20 seconds. So try and go straight into those toe touches when you're finished. Same as before, so straight into the toe touches if you can, just for our last couple of seconds of this round. And there we go. Woo. You're done. Time is over. All right, I think I underestimated, or overestimated? No, I underestimated how short 5 minutes is. I thought we could do it at least twice in each one, because it's only 5 exercises. It didn't take a minute to do, you know, 10 bicep curls, but I guess I was wrong. But that's fine. We'll keep going with this format. If it means we have to do everything, you know, 1.5 times, that's fine. The more, the better. Okay. Some of the rounds might be easier than that, like 10 burpees takes quite a long time compared to some of the other exercises. You still there, Faye? Or have you disappeared? Don't know, oh, she's there, okay. Right. So, next round, we've got 10 press-ups, 20 alternating V-ups, 10 lateral raises, 20 hip thrusts, and 10 squat thrusts. Or hip thrusts or glute raises or any of those, whatever you want to call that. Most of that's done on the floor here. So press-ups, nice and simple. You can either do knee press-ups or full press-ups. So you want to have your wrists in line with your shoulders. So you've got that nice straight line, back straight, and either legs out straight behind you, press down to the floor and up, or knees first. And the more difficult you want to make it, the more you want to lean into the press up. So if your knees are out here, that's more difficult than if your knees are here, then that's, you know, super, super easy. I'll do that with no hands. Right. So press ups, alternating V-ups. We did these in abs and core on Friday. These are the ones where you start out flat, like a sausage, and you want to raise one leg, bring both arms to tap that leg, and then back down. Like so. So that's 20 of those. Then 10 lateral raises. So you want to grab your dumbbells back. These are very noisy, these ones. They always come unscrewed. So stand it up preferably, but I'll do mine on my knees so you can see me better. Just lifting the weights out to the side. Try leading with your elbow. You know, you don't have to be like that, but just lead with them out to the side like that. Moving the shoulder. So that's 10 lateral raises. Then we have 20 hip thrusts or glute raises, whatever you want to call it. So back on the floor, knees bent, hips start on the floor, hands on the floor, everything on the floor. And then you want to push your hips up off the floor, about as high as you can get it. You don't want to, you know, make yourself too uncomfortable, but right up to the top. Feel, pause there, feel the squeeze in your glutes and in your hamstrings, and then back down. Up and down. So I believe, is that 20 of those? Yep, 20 hip thrusts and then 10 squat thrusts, which are these bad boys. Starting in the full plank position, it's like half a burpee. Full plank position, knees in, knees out. Okay. Are we all right with those 5 exercises? Give us a little wave. There we go. Okay, awesome. Let me grab my water. Okay. Move slightly. There we go. All right. So, starting off with 10 press-ups. I will start our 5-minute timer. Let's see if we can get through this twice. It'll be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm sure we've got it. Just do your best, you know, see how many you can do, or how quickly you can do them. Right, so 5 minutes with 10 press-ups, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Just give us a little wave once you've done those. And then we go into our alternating V-ups. There we go. There's Helen's. Very brilliant. Okay, then V-ups. So onto your back, lying flat, raising one leg, and then raising the other. Okay, go when you're ready. And there's 20. That's quite a lot of those. Takes quite a long time. Go on and give us another wave when you're finished. Oh, there you go. Right, okay, so then straight on to lateral raises. So grab your dumbbells, stand yourself up, and go when you're ready. There you go, there's my 10. And once you finish those, back onto the floor for hip thrusts or glute raises. Brilliant, okay, get yourself down there, on the floor, and get going. We've got 3 minutes, plenty of time. You don't have to rush these, make sure you feel the squeeze at the top and then back down. Twenty's quite a lot of these as well. There we go, there's my 20. So once again, give us a little wave when you finished up. And after that, we've got squat thrusts. Brilliant, there's one. We're too far away. Brilliant, okay, and Helen's done as well. Okay, so squat thrust now into your full plank position. And legs in and out 10 times. And there we go. I've done my 10. Once you've done your 10, it's back to press ups. And we've got plenty of time. Still got about 2 minutes left in this round. So once you finish up your squat thrust, give us another wave. And we'll go straight into more press ups. There we go. Okay, press ups, go. We've only got just a little bit of time left. How long are we working on? Just over a minute. So back into your press ups, let's go. Anyone, you're alternating V-ups, so switch straight into those. When you're done, flat on the floor, arms above your head, legs straight. We've only got about, what, 20, 30 seconds left? 40 seconds. So try and get these ones done. Move straight onto them. There we go, and your time is up. Brilliant. Phone's covered in grass. So stop there, you're all finished. And That's the end of our second round. How are we getting on for time? Ooh. Doing okay, doing okay. So, we've got one more round of new exercises, and then I reckon we'll have time to do at least another one again, if not two more again. You're doing great so far? Hope is everyone all right? No one's hurt himself? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we've got bent over rows, done those plenty of times before, overhead press or shoulder press, dumbbell lunges, knee tucks, and I've put bodyweight lunges, bodyweight squats with a hold at the bottom. And I'll explain that in a second. It is what it sounds like, but I'll explain it anyway. So bent over rows. This one has made a feature a couple of times in our classes. It's a back exercise. I just want you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, bend over, keep it with a slight bend in your knees, keeping your back straight. So none of this. Nice straight back. Weights hanging down in front of by your knees. Pulling the weights up towards your chest, like that. Squeezing your back at the top, and then letting it back down. Squeeze at the top, and back down. So there's 10 of those. Then we have 20 overhead press. So you're gonna need your dumbbells again. Standing up, but I'll do mine kneeling down so you can see me. So weights up by your shoulders and just press above your head. Fully extend those arms. Try not to smash them together at the top, although I do by accident sometimes. Just pressing up like that for 20 reps. That is quite a lot for that, so that will be tricky, especially if you're already sore and tired. But it's totally doable. It's totally doable because you're only moving from there to there. But really just do your best. Try and get them done, Helen. You're looking so disappointed. You're like, oh God, no. Dumbbell lunges, like a regular lunge, but with dumbbells. How exciting is that? So, nice big step forward. Feet together, big step, bend the knee, and back up. All the while, falling over, you've got your weights down by your sides, just hanging loose with a good grip. Like that. Just add a little bit of extra weight, a little bit more resistance. Knee tucks. What I'm doing there. Sit on your bum, arms behind your back, leaning back slightly, legs out straight, and then bring your knees into your chest, bring your shoulders forward a little bit, and back down. And that's 20 of those if you can. I might bring the shoulder press down to 10 for Helen, for your sake, and because 20 is quite a lot, even though it does break the pattern, and I hate breaking the pattern, but I think I'll bring it down to 10 so we can get them all done. Because we could be there for a long time doing 20 of those. So knee tucks and then squats. I've written lunges, but I mean squats with a hold at the bottom. So very simple. Knee shoulder width apart. Feet. Leg shoulder width apart. That's the one. Knees pointing forward. And I want you to squat down. You do that to keep your balance. But you want to hold it at the bottom just for 1 or 2 seconds and then back up. So as opposed to just like loads of them, you want to go down, 1, 2, up. Down, 1, 2, up. Holding it at the bottom there is just going to try your hamstrings a lot more. It's going to require that stability to hold yourself there. And it's good for your core as well. How does that sound? Too terrifying? All right, okay. So we'll do 10 for overhead press. Completely throw the pattern out of the window. Doesn't matter. It's just more manageable that way. So starting over with 10 bent over rows and then 10 shoulder press. Right, got the timer ready. Grab your weights. Okay. Make sure those are nice and tight. Okay. Here we go. We'll start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. There's my 10. No rush, just finish up your 10. And when you're done, go straight into the overhead press. 10 more. Try and keep your wrists straight and your knuckles pointing up to the sky. So you don't have a funny bend in your wrist either way, just nice and straight. And I've lost count. I think I was on 6, so we'll call that 10. I believe it's lunges next. Let me make sure. Yep, lunges. So once you finish your overhead press, grab your dumbbells and into your lunges. Step and back. Just 10 of these. And 10. Okay. Then knee tucks. So back onto the floor, like so. Hands behind you, and tuck those knees in. There's my 20. And finally, our lunges with a hold at the bottom. So, but don't rush through those. Just because I'm finished, you finish those in your own time. And once you're done, give us a wave. And I know we can move on to the last one. We're doing great time for this exercise. This round. Great time. We've got 2.5 minutes. We can definitely do it again once more. Okay, there we go. Now we're both done. Okay, last one. Lunges with a hold at the bottom. Just 10. So, whenever you're ready. Hold for about 2 seconds. And 10. Really good job. When you're done, give us a little wave. I think you're done, you look done. Okay, plenty of time. Right, we're gonna do it again. So, bent over rows again, so grab your dumbbells. Let's see if we can get this round done one more time. So whenever you're ready, bend over, knees bent, pull them up towards your chest. Fantastic. Keep it up. Oh no, mine are rolling away. And then when you're done, it's overhead press. Brilliant job, really good job so far. So switch straight onto overhead press, up by your shoulders. How much time have we got? We've got just over a minute. Let's get to it. Go. I'll rush through those just so I can catch up with you. Then we have lunges. Yes. So keeping your dumbbells still, find your space, big step forward, and lunge. Fantastic. So once you've done all your lunges, knee tucks onto the floor. Oh, that is our time, never mind. No knee tucks. Phone. There we go. Awesome, what time is it? Almost 10 to. I reckon we've got time for one more round. One more time through, and then we'll do our cool down. Do you have a particular round that you want to vote for? 1, 2, or 3? I mean, 3 seemed to be the easiest to me. I know we've just done it, but if you want to do that again.
I don't mind, Helen. What do you want to do? Oh, she's on mute. isn't
Oh, yeah, I don't mind. I quite liked 3.
she?
Yeah. I thought 3 was a good one. And then I reckon, because it's our last one, if we do 10 of everything instead of 20 knee tucks just randomly there in the middle, we'll do 10 of
Yeah.
everything, see if we can get it done twice. All right?
Okay.
All right, awesome. Pop you back on mute. Sorry about that. Just ask for your opinion and tell you to shut up. Right, okay. So one last time. We've got bent over rows, boop, overhead press, boop, lunges, lunge, knee tucks, and squats with a hold at the bottom. Okay. There we go. All right, so starting with our bent over rows, I'll get the timer started. Okay, so get yourself into position and I will start the timer and then rush back to join you. So we're starting 3, 2, 1, go. Brilliant. Finish those up and straight into, look at that, fantastic. Already straight into your shoulder press. Okay, and then into your lunges. So when you're finished, get straight into lunging. Okay, and then straight into your knee tucks once you've finished. So finish those, bring yourself to the floor. Brilliant, there we go. And just 10 this time. There we go, there's my 10. And lunges, no, not lunges, always say lunges, squats. So once you finish those, get yourself back up. We can do some squats with a hold at the bottom. Okay, take it away. Probably should hold longer. There you go, I rushed through those holds a little bit, my bad. So great job, great job. Great, we've got 2.5 minutes. We've done one and we're halfway through. We can definitely get this a second time. So grab those dumbbells and go straight into your rows. Pick those up, okay. We're on 220, let's get this done. There we go, there's my 10. Just finish those up, no worries. Brilliant, straight into those shoulder presses. Fantastic, and then lunges. As soon as you've done 10 of those, 10 lunges. How are we doing? Okay, there we go. Brilliant, we're moving on. How much time we got? We've got 1.5 minutes. Come on, get through these. These are definitely the longest, most time-consuming one of this round. There we go. Knee tucks, once you've done all those. So back onto the floor, leaning back, and keep going. There we go, there's my 10 knee tucks. And we've got 40 whole seconds to finish off this round. So try and hold your squat to the bottom for 3 or even 4 seconds. Do your best because you've got 30 seconds, loads of time. Try and go 3. Oh, it's not going to make it to the end. Keep going. That's my timer going off, but finish your reps. Get to 10. I've got one more. Brilliant. All finished up. How's everyone doing? Okay, that's all right? I think that's a much better way of doing it. I might try that again another time. Just 10 reps of everything. Keep it simple. 10 reps and go through as many times as you can. And what time? Brilliant, 5 minutes. Enough time to do some stretching and cooling. Right, let's start with our leg ones, I think. Let's do the fair bit of leg that round. Let's get ourselves onto the floor. We're just gonna reach for your toes. So lying, legs out straight, back as straight as you can get it, and just reach over for those toes. I can't reach very far because I should do more stretching, which is exactly what we're doing. So look at that. Point those toes towards you as much as you can. Keep those legs straight and just reach. And hold it there about as far as you can go. And then come back. Just give yourself a rest and then reach a little bit further if you can. And back. Awesome. So then we'll do this one for your torso, lying on your back. It's this old one of my favorites. Lying on your back, one knee up, one knee out, outstretched, one leg up, opposite arm to the opposite knee, bring it to the floor, as far or as close to the floor as you can get it, shoulders flat on the floor, arms out to your sides, hold it there. Feeling the stretch in your core, in your lower back, and in your hams and glutes. Okay, I'm back up, and then swap sides. Okay, I'm back up. There we go, and then we'll do quads. So I'm gonna get my trusty chair, my trusty balance chair. Just standing up, grabbing hold of that ankle and bringing your knee back. I'm gonna hold my chair because I have no balance. Just like that. Knee pointing down, ankle back, and just pull it just far enough so you can feel that stretch there in front of your leg. We're not gonna do this one and make you stretch that hamstring as well because we've done plenty of hamstring already. Okay, and then swap legs. And back. Fantastic. And then we'll do a couple of upper body ones. let's just do a little bit of stretch and mobility. Just standing out. Oh, you can't see me. You can't see me. Here we go. There we go. So standing up, just put your arms out in front of you. We're just going to twist side to side. Just twisting that core and using that mobility in your torso, twisting around. Really bring yourself all the way to one side if you can, and then all the way to the other. So you still get that benefit of the stretch in your back. Brilliant. And then we'll do tricep and back. Another good one. Hands behind your neck, elbow to the sky. Grab the opposite arm, and you want to lean to the side, and we're going to hold that there. And back. Whew. And back. Brilliant. And then we'll do our shoulder and hip flexors. So a nice big lunge forward. This leg out straight, so you can feel that stretch on the inside of your quad there. And I'm going to do this side, stretching that shoulder across as well. And try and get deep into that lunge, as deep as you can, so you get that stretch in this leg. So if you can only go that far, that's fine. If you can get that deep, that's great. Okay, and then back up. And then the other way. So a nice big step, bigger than a normal lunge. Just like that. You want to stretch that leg and pull the elbow across, and we're going to hold it there. And back. There we go. Ooh, give a bit of a shake.